This is the Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person camping air mattress, and we'll be testing its comfort, ease of use, portability, and more. I got this from Amazon at a really reasonable price and got the mattress in a stuff sack, a pump, and some instructions. I put affiliate links below if you want to check it out. The Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person air mattress gets me about 6 inches off the ground. When inflated fully, my body does not touch the ground whether I'm sleeping on my back, stomach, or side. Even when I was leaning on my elbow or sitting down, I could not feel the ground. The Lightspeed air mattress measures about 80 by 55 inches, which is slightly smaller than queen size dimensions in width. I found that it fits 2 people quite comfortably, and the 80 inches in length is also great for taller people. The Lightspeed air mattress has a stabilizing system, but I found that there was still some bouncing and movement during the night, especially with another person sharing the mattress. The surface is not flat, so it was a little bit noisy when moving in bed. The divots in the mattress are gentle, my body felt well supported, and sleeping on the Lightspeed air mattress is comfortable for sure. The Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person air mattress has a single valve on the underside of the mattress. For inflation, unscrew this cap and attach the provided pump. It fits perfectly, so there's no need for an adapter. Using fresh batteries, it takes about 2.5 minutes for the full inflation. If you find the Lightspeed mattress too firm, just press gently on the inner rubber flap so that a little bit of air can escape. It's easy to make small adjustments when you're lying on the mattress. To deflate the Lightspeed air mattress, unscrew this same cap again and pull the rubber flap until it sticks out of the valve. Then fold the mattress in thirds and use your body weight to push the air out. Fold it in thirds again, push the air out, then flip it over with the valve facing you and fold it in half. It takes only about 1.5 minutes to do all of this, and I find that it's faster than the deflation function on the pump. Folding it up properly will take another 1 minute or so, and I'll show you how to do that later. The Lightspeed air mattress comes with a very oversized stuffed sack, which can easily fit 2 of these mattresses. It's easy to fit the mattress back in, even if it isn't fully deflated. The stuffed sack doesn't come with any handles or straps for carrying though. The Lightspeed mattress also comes with 2 built-in handles at the corners, one at the top and one at the bottom. After deflating, the Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person air mattress has a smallest pack size of about 17 by 8 by 6 inches. Here's what it looks like beside a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. The packed size will change depending on how you fold it and how much air you push out of it. For me personally, I like to fold the Lightspeed mattress in half lengthwise, then half again before rolling it up and storing it back into the stuff sack. The Lightspeed air mattress weighs about 5 pounds for just the mattress alone. The stuff sack weighs 1.7 ounces, and the pump with 4D batteries weighs 27.9 ounces or 1.7 pounds. Since this Lightspeed is an air mattress, I don't think it has insulation, so it's best to use this during the summer. It's a little too heavy for backpacking, especially with the pump and batteries, so you're limited to car camping. Here's what the Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person air mattress looks like inside a Coleman 2-person sun dome tent. It fits just nicely into the tent, but there's no space for gear at all. Livable space is pretty good, and there's enough space for me to sit up and also to crouch. When I inflated the Lightspeed air mattress with the valve on the bottom, I was squashed between the mattress and the tent, which was a super tight fit. After inflating, it was difficult for me to squeeze out from the corner of the tent. It'll be easier if you inflate the Lightspeed mattress with the valve facing upwards. And here's what the Lightspeed mattress looks like inside a Coleman 4-person dome tent when placed horizontally. And here's the Lightspeed mattress placed vertically in the tent. There isn't enough space to fit 2 of these mattresses, but having just 1 mattress gives me plenty of space for my camping gear. I also have lots of livable space. The Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person air mattress is made of 150D polyester laminated with TPU on both the top and the bottom, and it does feel very high quality and durable. But I'm not really a big fan of the valve, which is made of plastic with just a simple inner flap. I thought I was supposed to be getting a Boston valve, but this is not a Boston valve. How this particular valve works is that when inflated fully, the air pressure inside the mattress will press against this flap, which prevents air from leaking out. The problem with this is that if your mattress is anything less than maybe 90% fully inflated, air will leak out until you screw the cap back on. Here, you can actually hear air leaking out. When you screw the valve cap tight though, air retention is good, and I slept on a Lightspeed Air Mattress with another person 3 nights in a row without having to top off any air at all. The included pump is not very good, it's quite low powered, and it's difficult to inflate the Lightspeed mattress fully for some strange reason. Many times I had issues with air escaping after removing the pump, and the mattress becomes too squishy. Because of the valve, I recommend using a higher powered pump, which works without any issue. Also, this included pump pooped out on me a couple months in. It doesn't work anymore. The stuff sack feels high quality and seems to be pretty strong. For pros, I found the Lightspeed Outdoors 2-person air mattress decently comfortable and not too bouncy. At the very least, it's not my most bouncy air mattress. It's also relatively easy to inflate, deflate, and pack back into the stuff sack, and I appreciate being able to make micro adjustments to the firmness of the mattress. It also packs down quite small. If you found this helpful so far, please help me hit that like button, thank you, and I really appreciate it. As for cons, I don't really like the valve because it's less user-friendly than your regular Boston valve, and the pump isn't very good. It's low-powered and doesn't last very long. Overall, I felt that the Lightspeed Air Mattress was pretty good for the price that I paid, but otherwise isn't really outstanding in any way. My main gripe is definitely with the valve. If they changed it to a true Boston valve, I would definitely recommend this, but I'm a bit hesitant to recommend it now because of this weird valve. But overall, it's actually not too bad an air mattress. To find out how the Lightspeed mattress compares against my other 2-person camping mattresses, check out this video right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.